store?
Sure.
It is?
Yeah, it is.
Working here? How long have you worked here? How many years?
To be honest, I joined in DJI 1 month ago. So I can't give you so many kind of information for you, but I think maybe in the future I can give you more information about DJI. My name is Xavier. Xavier, thank you.
Then, a short drive away, I visited Tencent's Seafront Tower. Tencent is the company behind WeChat, the app that people use here for messaging, payments, services, basically everyday life. A friend invited me to a meetup there about AI agents.
Shenzhen is a young city and there is a lot of young people here and people have a spirit of innovation. And also the government give a lot of subsidy here and give a lot of chances for young people to create something new.
Shenzhen doesn't just feel young, it is young. The average age here is just 32.5 years. And if AI agents still sound vague, think of them like this. Instead of doing tasks one by one, replying to emails, booking things, organizing your day, you have a digital assistant that handles them for you.
I do some workflows, to simplify my work, especially in the data analysis and also some design.
I even got a quick tour of the campus, and the whole place feels like a vertical city. Gyms, sports courts, climbing walls, even running paths built right into the campus. It's not your average workplace. It's built to keep people there and keep ideas moving.
So you guys are busy working. Now, when do you find time to play basketball?
We would play basketball in our resting time. We have rest 12 p.m. to 2 p.m.
Oh, you got a break for 2 hours?
Yes, we have a break for 2 hours. So if we also have a break in the afternoon, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. We have 2 breaks.
So you get off work what time?
8 p.m.
But what time you start?
10 p.m.
Oh, okay. So you start a little later. Okay.
Now, I've heard people describe Shenzhen as a business city with no soul. But honestly, it doesn't feel like that at all.
You know, something that struck me is people talk about technology when it comes to Shenzhen, but we've been traveling today and I've seen how green the city is.
Definitely. I remember seeing one TikTok post once. It was about Shenzhen, and somebody took a video like from one high area showing the, all the infrastructures, and people are in the comments saying, where are the trees? Where are the trees? I can assure you we have trees, okay? I think Shenzhen might be the city with the most number of parks in China.
I'm glad they had that vision, because the city is, 45 years old? That they had that vision to not only build skyscrapers and infrastructure, but also the green areas.
Definitely.
Does that make your life so much more comfortable?
Yeah, it does. It wouldn't just feel like, oh, work, since all the buildings. It's like, oh, now I'm sitting with nature while enjoying what we have built.
Nanshan isn't just about work. It's where the city breathes. We were sitting in Shenzhen Talent Park, right on the waterfront of Shenzhen Bay. People jogging, stretching, lying on the grass, with glass towers rising quietly behind them. Even the small details stand out. Many of the trees have QR codes, so you can scan them and learn exactly what they are.
Okay, coffee lovers, listen up. You can actually redeem your TD rewards points for stars at Starbucks. How did I not know this? That is exactly the kind of reward I can get behind. Just link your eligible TD credit card and Starbucks rewards account and go treat yourself.
Yeah, it was one of the,
What's
Steve's
this?
now.
New Polydent cleanser?
Improved with more active power bubbles. Scientifically proven to clean even the hardest to reach places on full and partial dentures.
Wow. Fresher or longer?
If your mouth could talk, it would ask for Polydent. Bring your best stories to life in the 2026 Honda Pilot.
Say you get a surf shack on Airbnb. Now you can also get a surf lesson with a pro surfer. Or if you get a place in Mexico City, you can also get a taco tasting with a food critic. homes, experiences, and services. Now you can Airbnb more than an Airbnb.
Right next to the park is Shenzhen Bay Culture Square. A massive new development opened in 2025. Locals nicknamed these buildings the airport because of their curved, wide shape. Delivery drones regularly humming overhead, ferrying snacks and drinks from nearby shopping malls to pick up kiosks right in the park.
Oh wow, crazy technology we got these days, right?
Small world.
What's up? What brings you here?
Well, I have wanted to come to Shenzhen to see the amazing technology that they have here, like drone delivery. I believe we have one coming in right now. And yeah, just see a new part of China.
Okay. Do you find this anywhere else in the world?
Not so far, no.
Yeah, not that I know of.
No.
I still have to find those police drones.
Yes. Well, actually, the other day I saw like a robot monitoring, you know, safety going on. So they do have like.
He talks to people too.
Yeah. If you're doing something wrong, it'll tell you. So they definitely, yeah.
Awesome. What's been the biggest highlight of the trip?
Driverless car.
Awesome.
Yeah, I did that a few days ago. It was really cool.
Pony?
Yes.
Pony, yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
I still have to do that.
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
It was great to see you.
Great to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Enjoy your trip. Bye-bye.
Public space, shopping, culture, all flowing together. Inside, I noticed something else. A 3D printing studio, where kids were watching objects appear layer by layer.
She asked me what's so high-tech about Shenzhen. Well, this is one of those things. 3D printers. Now, 3D printers exist everywhere, but this is a local company, Bamboo Labs, and they kind of revolutionized the 3D printing market. So here we're at one of their flagship stores. Everything you see here in this store is 3D printed. Actually, they're printing right now. This thing is another example. It's just printed in one piece. So usually you would have to have several pieces, bolts and nuts and everything. But this is like one movable thing. It's super cool, 3D printed. Banana car. Who doesn't like a banana car?
I know, banana car. And it runs. Oh no, it doesn't.
What a wonderful background, man. What's your name?
Beautiful hair. My name is Kim.
Where do you come from?
Norway.
Norway.
People think Korea, but actually it's Norway, yeah.
Vuragora.
Vuragora.
So what are some of the modern technologies that you use every day?
Yeah, so we're here in China, right? So we have to use some certain Chinese apps, and we use them for everything. For travel, whether it's metro or taxi, buying groceries, ordering at a cafe. Yeah, literally everything. Access to an apartment, whatever. But other like very modern things you can't really use here unless you got, I guess, like a local phone number and stuff. So for instance, facial recognition. Yeah, not so much for me, but I do see locals use it.
You don't even have to carry a wallet anymore.
That's true. Actually, if you do carry a wallet, people look at you kind of strangely. And the weirdest paradox is that, you know, the street sellers everywhere in the world, those are the people who usually can't afford, you know, like the credit terminal or whatever. But here, you just need a QR code, so everybody can get, like, you know, A4 printed, a QR code. So all the street sellers here will have the QR codes.
So what's the best thing about Shenzhen?
It's such a big place. So it's got, you know, it's got more metros than New York. It's got more high-rises than anywhere in the world. It's the electronics capital of the world right here. It's got gorgeous nature. It's got islands. It's got, you know, very modern infrastructure. You can pretty much find anything here, like even things that, you know, you definitely think you wouldn't find here, like ski resorts, but that are indoors or, you know, whatever, like crazy stuff.
Even that stuff?
Yes.
Amazing. Well, you chose a great place to be in.
Moving through Nanshan itself is effortless. You can travel underground, at street level, or above the city on walkways. Rain, heat, humidity, it doesn't really matter. The city just keeps flowing. Even something as simple as a car dealership feels different here. This is a city where EVs don't just exist, they dominate. Take the Xiaomi SU7 Ultra. It's a $73,000 machine that's out here hunting hypercars, beating $500,000 Ferraris in drag races. And yeah, it's made by the same brand that probably made your smartphone. We stepped outside and noticed the police drones overhead. They monitor traffic and are sometimes used in the parks. Later, I ended up having dinner with Kim. He's vegan, which has nothing to do with Shenzhen being futuristic, but the restaurant was so good, it felt worth mentioning.
It's magic, guys, it's magic. You hear the bubbles?
Yeah. Well, we're at this vegan/vegetarian, I'm not sure which one, restaurant, and I had no idea the food could be so good. This is tofu. Some kind of mushrooms. They're so delicious. So good. Do you remember the name for them?
It's lion mane's mushrooms. Lion mane. It's like a
lion mane mushroom.
It kind of looks like it.
And as you move further along the coastline, the atmosphere starts to change. Sheko feels more relaxed, more international. Areas like SeaWorld are a magnet for expats, especially at night when the old Minhua ship lights up for the water show. I asked Hiromi, what's it like living in Shenzhen, and how living in a city like this shapes the way you think.
If you're in the city where competition is this high, like Shenzhen is a city of 22 million people, you definitely want to be ahead of people and stand out, isn't it? Or else the competition here is crazy. I will objectively say Shenzhen is not a city for living, but it is a city for innovation and just being the best of the best. Rencai. That's why we have these talent parks. It's called Rencai.
And we'll be doing something very exciting now.
Yep.
At least for me.
We're still waiting for this driverless taxi.
Yeah.
Yeah, but 2.5 kilometers, it's getting closer.
Yeah.
It's gonna be here soon.
You can't really get mad at the driver because there is no driver.
Okay, that's really, really good. No, that's actually really good. Like, you can't get mad at anybody because there's nobody.
To reach the next district, we called another Pony AI self-driving taxi. It's still limited to certain areas, but watching the wheel move on its own never gets boring. It dropped us at K11 E-Coast, a sleek waterfront space with cafes, terraces, and views stretching all the way to Hong Kong. It's walkable, comfortable, and feels far from the typical business city image. But that lifestyle comes at a price. A two-bedroom apartment here can cost around $1.1 to $1.7 million to buy, or $2,000 to $4,000 per month to rent. Further west, you sort of see the city's next phase. Qianhai is where Shenzhen is still being built, almost in real time. Wide promenades, clean design, everything feels new. It's the kind of place where you'll see families hanging out and kids playing with patrol robots, while autonomous machines quietly scrub the streets and robot cafes whip up lattes without a human inside.
Now, Qianhai only started taking shape about a decade ago, so everything you see around here is brand new. You know, this is actually my third time in Shenzhen. First time 2012, then 2018, and now 2026. And you know what? I can barely recognize the city because there's so... Now, Qianhai only started to take shape about a decade ago, so everything you see around here is brand new. You know, much new stuff. The city keeps reinventing itself. All these new areas appear like Qianhai, where we are right now. So wonderful. Shenzhen has this reputation of being all about business. Fast, intense, no breaks, right? But I think it's got a perfect combination of technology and the work ethic, and also the green areas where you can just take a break and, like this kid, run around, have a good time. So I think it's a perfect balance.
他等会儿不走了，你们就站着你们的地方了，往前面来，就站在前面。
你是用指甲钉的吗？对啊。非常好。啊？
非常好。
Sending you money for more. What happens in the family stays in the family when you send with Remitly.
Today we're looking at Charmin Ultra Soft Smooth Tear. Wow! These wavy edges tear so much better than ordinary squares. And it's way softer. Charmin Ultra Soft Smooth Tear, definitely worth it. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
We need someone who can code in COBOL!
What's COBOL?
This is your job for sponsoring jobs. Indeed can help you get it right the first time. Sponsor your job on Indeed and get matched with quality candidates. Visit Indeed.com/hire now.
Do you find a fun night out can quickly become inconvenient when you forget your reading glasses at home? Are people in the office noticing you just because you need larger text to see things clearly? Ever squint at the label on a pill bottle and realize how such a small task can feel frustrating? Lens procedures at LASIK can help you see clearly at every distance without relying on readers or contacts. Start enjoying the little things once again.
But not everything in Shenzhen is polished and advanced. OCT Loft is where the city finally takes a breath. Forget the glass towers and perfect symmetry. This is a former factory district turned into creative space. It's rough, a bit imperfect, and that's exactly why it works.
In the 1980s, this was one of the industrial zones in the city. They manufactured electronics here. But in the early 2000s, they transformed into a creative district. And this is what we see today.
After all the precision and efficiency of the city, this part feels human. You move from one courtyard to the next, finding small galleries, concept stores, and hidden cafes along the way. If you happen to be here in October, you might catch the OCT Loft Jazz Festival. And then you step into places like Nantou Ancient Town. Narrow streets, low-rise buildings, layers of history packed into every corner. I know what you're thinking. Didn't I just say the city is only 45 years old? Yes, but before that, it was a collection of villages. It feels almost out of place here, like a fragment of another time that somehow survived all this growth. You walk past small shops, old doorways, locals going about their day. Everything feels slower here, but not completely. Every now and then you'll see something unexpected. Like motorbikes riding up stairways to reach bridges, even when they're clearly not supposed to. It's a bit chaotic, a bit funny, and a bit dangerous. And if you need a break from all of that, and you want a truly local experience, hit a giant spa like Queen Spa. This place is a 24-hour relaxation factory. For about $26, you get access to a huge complex. Jacuzzis, lounges, game rooms, a cinema, and a pool, plus all the fruit and drinks you can handle. You see rows of people crashed out everywhere, like a surprisingly comfortable airport lounge. You can grab a foot massage while watching a movie, sipping a smoothie, and completely lose track of time. And yeah, no filming in the jacuzzi zones, obviously. Honestly, some people skip the hotel and just sleep here. It's the ultimate Shenzhen contrast. Work like a robot, then disappear into a massive spa for a weekend. And that contrast says a lot about Shenzhen. In just a few decades, it went from a quiet town to one of the most advanced cities on Earth. Not by accident, by design. This place was built to experiment. One of the best places to understand that is the Shenzhen Museum of Contemporary Art and Urban Planning. Inside, you can trace the city's evolution step by step, from simple manufacturing to heavy industry, and from there to drones, robotics, and AI. Now that experiment is paying off. Today, Shenzhen leads all mainland Chinese cities in exports, a position it has held for more than 30 years. And more than that, it feels like a preview of what comes next. So let me ask you, what's the most futuristic city in the world today? Is it Shenzhen? Is it Tokyo, Singapore, New York, or something else? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Subscribe to the channel. I'll have more videos coming out soon.
Cyprus soon, which means I have a lot to plan. But I just found out, as a TD Rewards member, you can redeem your TD Rewards points for travel at expediafortd.com. And those points can cover part or your whole trip. So where are your points taking you next?
This is our story. Some of us survived high school, but none of us made it out alive.
Hey guys, and welcome to Cool Vision. In this video, we're going to visit Shanghai.
Welcome to Shanghai, guys. This is the third most populous city in the world and the most populous city in China with a population of 26 million.
Shanghai is located on China's central coast, bounded to the east by the East China Sea, on the southern estuary of the Yangtze River, with the Huangpu River flowing through it. The city's area is 6,341 square kilometers, so it's almost 3 times larger than Moscow and 4 times larger than London. Today, it's the business capital of China, with a GDP of $670 billion, the highest among Chinese cities, and it also has the world's busiest container port, the Port of Shanghai. So, let's explore the city, meet locals, try delicious food, and find out why some girls wouldn't go on a date with you if you're not from 310 area. If you arrive at Shanghai Pudong International Airport, you can take a maglev train directly to the city.
The maglev train, thank you very much. Wow. Stepping inside.
It's a magnetic levitation train, which means it floats on magnets. Prior to May 2021, the cruising speed was an astonishing 431 kilometers per hour. But now, unfortunately, they slowed it down to 300 kilometers an hour, which is still pretty impressive. It costs 50 renminbi and takes 8 minutes from the airport to the city. Convenient and entertaining. The most popular area in the city is the city's historic waterfront area, the Bund, also known as Waitan.
Actually, the Bund from Mandarin means embankment. There's so much Western influence, there's even a charging bull just like the one on Wall Street in New York. Grab him by the horns.
Once the financial heart of the city, today the Bund is home to high-end restaurants and hotels and a number of 1920s era buildings, including the Art Deco Peace Hotel, completed in 1929. Another famous building is the neoclassical HSBC building.
And it served as the branch of HSBC, which actually stands for Hong Kong Shanghai Banking Corporation.
Other famous buildings include the Customs House, Chartered Bank Building, the North China Daily News Building, and so many more.
Most of these buildings were built in the 19th and the early 20th century by European powers.
As you can tell, there is a significant European influence. Why is that? Foreign powers, mostly Britain, had been illegally exporting opium from India to China since the 18th century. China wanted to stop the opium trade because it was bringing nothing but social and economic problems to the country, like the widespread addiction. But China lost the opium wars and was forced to open dozens of cities to Western traders. Thus, Shanghai from 1860s to the 1930s was basically split into a Chinese half and a European-styled Western half, a rich and powerful center of the foreign establishment, operating as a legally protected treaty port. The Huangpu River divides the metropolis into 2 parts. Pudong, that is the east side, and Puxi, that is the west side. There are 3 ways to cross the river. The first one is to take a ferry. The second one is to go by car or a bus. And the last one is taking the Bund Sightseeing Tunnel. Of course, this one is mostly for tourists, and it costs 50 renminbi one way. On the opposite side from the Bund, you will find Lujiazui. It's a peninsula formed by a bend of the river that was nothing but villages and warehouses some 30 years ago. But since the 1990s, Lujiazui was turned into the new financial district of Shanghai, thanks to the economic reforms initiated by leader Deng Xiaoping. Today, they call it the Chinese Wall Street. 500,000 people work in Lujiazui with an average age of 29.5 years, 70% of whom have a master's degree or higher. Today, Lujiazui is Shanghai's glitzy financial district, home to the Shanghai Stock Exchange, first free trade zone in mainland China, Shanghai Aquarium, fancy malls, stylish bars with panoramic views, and a cluster of super tall futuristic skyscrapers like the pink, rocket-like Oriental Pearl TV Tower. This tower has 15 observatory levels. There's also a revolving restaurant at the 267 meters level. Another super tall skyscraper is the Jinmao Tower, 420 meters tall. The Shanghai World Financial Center, 492 meters, nicknamed the bottle opener because it kind of looks like a bottle opener. And finally, Shanghai Tower. This is the tallest building in China and the third tallest in the world, 632 meters. I decided to visit the observation deck at Shanghai Tower, obviously, which offers spectacular views across the city. Besides being the tallest building in China, Shanghai Tower also has the world's fastest elevator, which used to travel at the speed of 20.5 meters per second. But now they had to slow it down to 10 meters per second because some people would literally bleed from the nose by the time they reached the top. Outside, I saw some guys with a drone, and I wanted to talk to them. Flying a drone in Shanghai is impossible without a license.
Can I ask you what you guys do?
So now we are doing the building inspection, so you can see the pilot and the pilot. Yeah.
Turned out they're a drone inspection company. They hooked me up with some amazing shots in exchange for some renminbi. The city is huge. Luckily, Shanghai Metro is also very huge. It is the longest subway system in the world. 508 stations, 826 kilometers in length. It's twice the length of New York City subway.
Subways are just so clean, so nice. Can you guys believe we're inside the subway?
But it's very easy to use, and the trains are always on time. Look.
See, the train is coming, and in 12 seconds the doors will open. 4, 3, 1, yes, and the door's open.
You can buy a travel card and top it up, or better yet, set up an Alipay account and pay with your phone by scanning a QR code. So convenient. Also, Alipay will help you use the local Uber called Didi, which is much cheaper than conventional taxis. If you're choosing a hotel, I think anything online too is a great choice. This line goes straight through the city and it's easy to get everywhere.
You hear it? Cool Vision is in town. Downtown Shanghai, Wukong Road. You want to meet us? Come here.
Now, let's meet my friends, Henry and Kunal. Henry is a local guy and Kunal is from India, but he's worked in Shanghai for 7 years now. Both have lived in the US and both now work for Nike. Henry wanted to take us around his favorite places in the city, and we started with the former French concession. What is the French concession? In the 1800s, after a prolonged struggle with imperialist powers, China was forced to allow foreigners to take possession of designated areas in Shanghai, called concessions. The French concession existed between 1849 to 1946 and consisted of upscale residential and retail districts, and was also the center of Catholicism. Today, the French concession is an area that is popular with tourists and expats, and you can wander around for hours without feeling like you're in a bustling Asian metropolis. Wukong Road has the highest density of historic villas.
So this is the Wukong building. It was originally built in 1924, so exactly 100 years from now. Yeah. It used to be called a Normandy apartment. When that time, like I mentioned, there's a lot of foreigners, people from France, British, they come in here, and then they used to be lived here.
Henry wanted us to try some local delicacies, and we had a fantastic lunch at the Rose Restaurant. One thing you have to know about Shanghainese cuisine is that it's sweet.
Wow, chandelier is so impressive. Wow, look at that. We're going to the first floor. Oh, it's a busy place. So first dish in sweet and sour pork.
You'll find it tastes very similar to sweet and sour chicken in US. And this one is a radish, but they make it in a very complicated way. So chicken sauce,
goddamn time.
Kind of like a tofu, but they mix the vegetables and this tofu skin together. So also the one I really like, yeah. And the president beef. To be honest, my first time trying this. I don't know why they call it president beef, but we'll try and see how. And the shrimp with crab meat, also another very classical Shanghai cuisine. So almost every person come here, I would recommend, and you will find it very tasty. And the last one I would like to introduce. This one I believe originally from Suzhou, but Suzhou is very close to Shanghai, so that's why also makes part of the Shanghai dish the squirrel Mandarin fish, 松鼠桂鱼 in Chinese. But why most foreigners like this is because they make it boneless. Most fish in China cooked are with some original fish head, fish bones, but this one, no. So you don't need to worry about that. All you need to do is just to cut it and then have a very good taste. So, get it for
Okay, thank you.
The check came to over $200. Yes, Shanghai can be pretty expensive. Henry and Kunal told me a lot about the local realities. Apparently, when you try to invite a girl on a date, she will ask you if your area code is 310, the first 3 digits of the ID number for people born in Shanghai.
If you're not Shanghainese, the remaining Shanghainese will not accept you, especially in the terms of finding a partner.
Finding a partner, but so we could be friends, being colleagues, that's all fine. Yeah.
Other things are fine, but finding a partner?
They start to ask you this question first. Are you 310? Do you own a house? Something like that. If no, we don't need to go out even for a date.
Still mention, if you're not 310, don't contact me.
Speaking of girls, and are you guys students?
Yeah.
Just graduated.
Yeah.
Okay.
Graduated.
What did you guys study?
Dance. Major. Our major is.
All of you?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Very nice, very nice. And tell me, what do you like about Shanghai?
松弛的那种感觉，然后
So since you're learning to dance, can you show something?
It's funny how my heart is wired. It doesn't make any sense to me. But who am I?
Wow! Shanghainese move fast and stay caffeinated. The city reportedly has more coffee shops than London, New York, or Tokyo. Shanghai is now home to over 8,000 coffee shops, so we had to have some local coffee. The place we went to was called Into the Forest, and they had amazing coffee. And what surprised me is that they have edible cups. You can drink the coffee and eat the cup afterwards. No waste.
Have you guys ever seen edible cups?
This one?
Wow. Wow, are you that hungry?
Ooh.
It tastes like a cookie. Like a biscuit or something.
Yes.
Then we decided to go cycling around the neighborhood. For locals, it's extremely affordable because you can get a monthly subscription for $3.
All right. I'm following you, okay?
It's so enjoyable to cycle or walk along the tree-lined streets with an array of bars, cafes, restaurants, and boutiques. Feel the real character of Shanghai, and it becomes clear why this is seen as the most livable city in China.
I'm riding a bicycle in downtown Shanghai, and that's the best means of transportation you can find. You know, no traffic jams, go from one place to another, and it's very, very affordable.
After that, we took a taxi to another trendy neighborhood, and I got a chance to talk to the taxi driver, with Henry being my translator.
Let's interview.
Yeah, absolutely.
What does he like about Shanghai?
你喜欢上海的什么？
你有什么好喜欢的？
What to like?
How much money can you make as a taxi driver?
钱嘛挣不到，对吧？开销嘛大。
He's saying like, you can't make too much money, but the expenses is really high. Yeah.
6、7千、7、8千。
6 to 7K RMB a month.
Okay. Does he want to live in Shanghai forever, or he wants to move somewhere else?
像我们这把年纪嘛，只能待在上海，对吧？退了休嘛，就是回家了。
Yeah, he's joking about his age. He said he's already old enough. That's why maybe probably just stay in Shanghai.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah.
And the neighborhood we've come to is called Xintiandi. So you guys see the Starbucks is in a shikumen, which is a traditional house for Shanghai. It's traditional Shanghai architecture from the 19th century, and it's like a stone buildings, and you will see them in many parts of the city. Unfortunately, many of them have been demolished over the years, but some of them are still preserved as part of the cultural heritage, and they're so wonderful. Once this area used to be a block of old shikumen buildings. What is a shikumen? Loosely translated, it means a stone gate. So this is what they call shikumens, right?
Yeah, it's a good representation of the 19th century architecture that was so ubiquitous in Shanghai back then. All these narrow alleys, and it's so fun exploring them.
These shikumen houses began appearing in Shanghai's British concession in the 1850s and 60s. But now this neighborhood has been turned into one of Shanghai's most fashionable areas filled with restaurants, shops, and bars.
This place is popular at night because there are plenty of bars and young people love to hang out, right? Whoa, I see it's lots of fun already starting.
Surprisingly, this area is also the birthplace of Chinese Communist Party. How ironic that one of China's most important communist sites is located alongside one of its most expensive shopping and eating areas. There's even a name confusion. If you look at the name of the subway station, it has a double name. We visited the site of the First National Congress of the Communist Party of China. It's a small museum located where the people who started the Chinese Communist Party first met to plan its creation. You'll learn about the Chinese history and revolutionary age and the modern PRC. As a Russian, I was surprised to find so many documents in Russian language. That's because the Bolshevik Revolution in Russia played a huge part in spreading communist ideas in China. Nice museum, biased of course, but those who can read between the lines will find it interesting. Speaking of interesting, okay guys, I'm in Moscow all of a sudden. But no, I'm still in Shanghai, and this building is called Shanghai Exhibition Center. And it's built in the Stalinist neoclassical style. And it was completed in 1955 to commemorate the friendship between the Soviet Union and the Communist China. And in the background, you see all those skyscrapers, and they look like Moscow City. So lots of resemblances. I bet I can trick some people into thinking I'm in Moscow. Most architecture in Shanghai is very modern. That's because buildings have a 40 or 70-year lease from the government. Most of the times they will not renew the lease and build something new instead. If you need a break from all the hustle and bustle of the city, I have an incredibly peaceful and beautiful place for you. It's called U Garden.
Move, manage, and grow your money. Remitly keeps up with your global life.
Sending money abroad? Don't pay more than you should on sneaky hidden fees. Download the Wise app today.
See? These dishes are still dirty.
You need a detergent that cleans your dishes and your filter.
Filter?
Yep, my go-to is Cascade Platinum Plus. Only these action packs have double the Dawn, breaking down food residue. Even on your filter. Cascade.
Your dad's HVAC business. Realize your dad did things one way and one way only, the manual way. Use QuickBooks to help maximize your cash flow. Get your business up to speed. Intuit QuickBooks. Manage and grow your business all in one place.
Welcome to the Garden of Happiness. It was built all the way in 1559 during the Ming Dynasty. U Garden reflects Jingyan Garden architecture. It was built by Pan Yunduan, a government officer who built it for his father as he was approaching old age. This garden has over 40 scenic spots, including pavilions, rock formations, and ponds. A centerpiece is the exquisite jade rock, a porous 5-ton boulder. When you step out of the garden, you'll find yourself in a bustling marketplace set, Yuyuan Bazaar, in an old neighborhood with traditional architecture and shops selling everything from dumplings to Chinese souvenirs. It's always super crowded. The city has many other beautiful parks like Shanghai Botanical Garden. It's the biggest municipal botanical garden in China. I don't know about you guys, but I love visiting botanical gardens because they show you the variety of the vegetation that's specific to this area, and this one has really good reviews, so it has a large collection of thousands of plants, including some rare species. Whoa, 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 whoa. It was almost empty on that day because it was 37 outside, so yeah. These cicadas are so loud. And I'm actually, look at me, I'm sweating. Because it's 37 outside, okay? Century Park is another wonderful park. It's the largest park of the city. I was staying in Dorset Shanghai Hotel,
And this is the view that I had from my room. Pretty good. Century Park is great for jogging or walking. You will find people doing Tai Chi in the morning. There's also a great track around 5 kilometers, which goes around the park, and it's busy with runners and joggers at all times of the day. Another cool park is People's Square Park. But what makes it really unique is the marriage market. Yes, a marriage market. Parents, sometimes even grandparents who have the anxiety of their unmarried offspring, come here to trade information on their children and find a perfect match.
They come here to kind of advertise and find a partner for their kids, and they advertise their children by stating which college they went to, their height, their age, and, you know, just basic information about them. And if the other party's interested, that's how they match and maybe form families.
It never hurts to learn a little bit of Mandarin.
对不起，你们上海人？
Yeah.
Oh.
Hi.
You speak English.
People's Square is the largest square in the city and it's close to the park. It's surrounded by buildings like the Shanghai Municipal Government, the Shanghai Museum, and many others. In the past, it used to be a horse racing course. The main shopping district of Shanghai is the East Nanjing Road.
Nanjing Donglu in Chinese. So this place is like the commercial center of Shanghai. So many stores, shopping malls, everything, and it's always crowded.
It is the world's longest shopping district, around 5.5 kilometers long, and it attracts over 1 million visitors a day. It's a street filled with shops, eateries, and lovely restaurants tucked away from above the street level.
Hello guys.
Hello guys. What's your name?
My name is Xu Wenying, and
My name is Tiki.
okay. My English name is Steven. Okay, and she's my girlfriend. I'm studying in Tongji University, and my major is aircraft manufacturing engineering. So you know what?
That's impressive.
So it's very hard. Maybe I'm not that smart, and it's really hard for me.
That's really impressive.
So you can
what are you doing?
Comedy, 喜剧.
Comedy.
Oh, comedy.
Comedy.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's
like,
very interesting.
what do you want to
think
do when you
can-
graduate?
I can. I don't think that kind of question read very clearly now.
Okay, so you'll see later.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will stay later.
Sesame.
Okay.
What's that mean?
I don't know. What's the meaning of the sesame?
谢谢你。
Oh,
谢谢你。
Okay.
I'm so bad. How do you say it? How do you?
谢谢你.
谢谢。
谢谢你.
谢谢你. Yeah.
谢谢你. Okay, I'll improve my Chinese. Okay.
If you want to shop for some jewelry, clothing, or electronic gadgets, that's the place to be. You'll find all the major designers and manufacturers. This road leads to the Bund, so expect a wave of other people to accompany you, but don't worry, there are police officers to direct pedestrian traffic.
Okay, in a situation like this, you have to regulate traffic because otherwise these cars would have no chance. See that crowd? And this is my crowd, okay? We're going in different directions. See, that crowd is going this way. We're going this way.
West Nanjing Road is different. It's not so crowded and it's more upscale with luxury residential high-rises. It's like North Avenue, New York City.
Didn't exist.
Henry and I went to a popular local restaurant. Let's see what we had for dinner.
Do you see the QR code?
I'll do like every like.
Scan.
Which way are you gonna put your?
See this picture?
Or should we put one like this? Well, we should have done that before.
These are xiaolongbao, also another famous traditional Shanghai style.
Should we put one like
So
this,
there's a soup inside it.
and then branch off, or?
Yeah, it doesn't matter however you want to do it, dude. Do it like that?
It's up to you. You're the guy that's better. So it's this is going to be covered, and
It's going to be covered this way though, right?
Yeah.
So if it's this way, then just go like 1,
But the thing
two.
is, those, right? Here, pass me one of those, the 2x10.
That's the way you want to go?
Yeah, so one 2x10 goes like this, and then we got to fill in here.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Yeah.
So you have one piece to fill here.
So let's go this way.
Okay.
Stars first, just to make sure fair piece and
Yeah. Yeah. So the support runs opposite the way the boards are going.
it's like a healthy way to get some food and energy.
I feel like we can take this crack and
What's going on, Corey?
Oh, nice. Building a little dock. Yeah. No, this was always here, dude.
This isn't new.
What? It's
I'm
been
just
here for
repairing
years.
it.
Oh, shit.
Great.
What are you doing?
No, I don't know. I'm staying down here for a couple days. I gotta get side. I can't get it tight because it's the cleat. I need a cleat directly off the side. So.
Like what I put here.
Yeah, I'm gonna come take a look in a sec.
After this wonderful dinner, we decided to go for a walk and enjoy this beautiful evening.
Let's see how square we can do this without Mr. James's speed square.
So stop pulling with that fucking piece. Let's get through this. Go, move. You want it further away? No, look. It's like really close.
When the sun sets, yeah, but we're gonna put more anyways, right? The more supported as, the better.
Or just go for a basic one.
You want to try and screw me open that side?
This has got to be one of the most impressive skylines I've ever seen. It's incredible. On one side,
No, fuck. Let me change it.
and on the other, the historic neoclassical
Because I had to take it out of that
so
one.
captivating. All right, back to fun. Wow, just look at the cars. No wonder Shanghai is the wealthiest city in China. See this coffee shop? Lucky Coffee is a Chinese coffee company that was founded in 2017. It manages over 9,300 stores and it surpassed Starbucks. The bund is so busy. I've never seen crowds like that. 26 million people.
Twist it a bit.
I decided to visit one of the local restaurants.
I got some spicy beef.
The screw and it'll pull it. It's going to make sure.
And I did not expect this. I ordered just a sour and spicy soup, but they brought me a whole bunch. There's no way I can finish that. This portion is huge.
If you get the impression that there's too much food in this video, you gotta understand that life revolves around food. I even say, have you eaten instead of how are you? There are so many showrooms, most cars. Some cars are super modern. Of course, they're all electric. By the way, it pays to have an electric car in Shanghai.
You pay nothing for it.
I wouldn't jump on it or nothing, but
You better be able to, dude.
I wouldn't jump on it or nothing, but
Bro, you didn't see those fucking white loads that come around here?
Just for the plate. Did you know that Chinese dialect is unique from Mandarin Chinese? Henry, I have a question. I've heard that people in Shanghai have a specific
Alright, you gotta make it like fucking bulletproof.
Some people can just judge where you're from according to your accent. So that's amazing, yeah.
Yo, you have a grinder?
Yeah,
in my truck. I don't want to grind these fucking ones that came out.
With a different name, so like a grandpa. Yeah, but here we say 外公外婆, so that's kind of different.
What about Cantonese? Do you speak Cantonese? Do you understand Cantonese?
Not really, yeah, but they also have some accent. I can sometimes tell, yeah. 谢谢你啦.
Breeze, when you host, your bathroom can feel like a revolving door. Keep things fresh with Febreze bathroom. No batteries, no outlets needed. This air freshener fights odors for 45 days. So even after every flush, you know your bathroom smells amazing. Pair with Charmin toilet paper. Say you get a surf shack on Airbnb. Lesson with a pro surfer.
Find it all you want now.
Or if you get a place in Mexico City, you can also get a taco tasting with a food critic.
put another brace here.
You can even get a home in the heart of Seoul and a dance class, K-pop style.
So you want one, two more, whatever you want. One or two, whatever.
Experiences and services.
That's just garbage. You can't throw that out. No, that's garbage, Miko. That's no support. They have more of these. If I need to grab one, I can.
Heads up, it's pretty far away. It took me 1 hour and 40 minutes by subway. If you go by Diddy, it's going to take about an hour. And it's a small town on the outskirts of Shanghai. It's very beautiful, so picturesque. It has a lot of waterways and 36 stone bridges, and you can get a boat ride to enjoy a fantastic evening on the water. Of course, it's a tourist town. There's a lot of restaurants, cafes, and whatnot. It's a nice chill place.
That looks like a pretty square cut, but
and you can spend half.
I feel like this wood underneath is like church kind of knocked off.
Unfortunately, the staff at many boat places did not speak English and were not very helpful or friendly.
Hey, cool about that.
Any other place? No.
Okay.
Shanghai is not short of museums, but if you have to choose one, go for Shanghai Museum. It has a comprehensive collection of Chinese artifacts from the ancient times to the modern times. But there's a trick. Even though no ticket is required, you gotta book it in advance. You gotta have a reservation, which I don't. And I only have 2 days left in Shanghai, and everything's been booked. So I went to Shanghai Natural History Museum instead. It's a great museum, but it was crazy crowded though, which I think is often the case in China. I particularly enjoy dinosaurs and many animals of the past, especially the gigantic, extinct animals.
Can you imagine a bear of this size?
Like this monster bear or the saber-toothed tiger.
Now that's a good kitty.
Of course, you cannot visit Shanghai without visiting its wonderful temples like Jade Buddha Temple. It was founded in 1882 with 2 jade Buddha statues imported from Myanmar by sea. The temple now also contains a much larger reclining Buddha made of marble, donated from Singapore. Another famous temple is Jing'an Temple. It's located on West Nanning Road, amongst flashy malls and residential buildings.
And this is the famous Jing'an Temple. And the original one was built in
247 AD, but back then it was located near Suzhou Creek, and in 1216 it was relocated to its current place.
Another famous temple is the Wat Temple. First built in 242 AD, it is the oldest temple in Shanghai and has a long history of over 1,700 years.
It has a lot of unique architectural features of that time, like the pointed rooftops and pagodas. Central attraction of the temple is, of course, the six-tiered pagoda, which rises above the surrounding buildings.
A great place to see China meet in Western culture is the National Cathedral Church of China. It has double spires and is designed in the neo-Gothic style, and it was built between 1906 and 1910. The church building was heavily damaged in 1966 at the opening of the Cultural Revolution. Red Guards from Beijing vandalized the cathedral, tearing down the spires and the ceiling. If you decide to travel within the country, best go by train. You can come to the railway station and take a fast-speed train to Beijing. It only takes 4 hours and 30 minutes to cover 1,100 kilometers. The train travels at 350 kilometers an hour. The China's currency is the renminbi, which means people's money, also known as the yuan. Few people bother with cash these days. Most people use WeChat Pay or Alipay. Like I said, it's a good idea to install those apps on your phone and use services such as Didi, China's Uber, and bike rental apps. You'll find rows of dockless shared bikes on most streets, and they're a great way to get around town. How much money do you have to make to live comfortably in Shanghai?
If you ask me, 20,000 RMB to the it's a minimum thing to live comfortably, because the rent would easily run to like 5,000 or more, and you need like 3,000-4,000 something for food and other expenses. If you're not driving, if you're driving, you need to like 35, yeah. So 35 if you're driving. If you have a house, it goes even higher. It also depends on the area where you are planning to live. So if you're, there are areas like Minhang, Qingpu, those are...
Basically, the closer you get to the downtown of Shanghai, the more expensive it is.
The city feels incredibly safe. Everybody's so polite and humble. Nobody's eating food or jumping the turnstiles in the subway. But my biggest complaint was the motorcycles riding on sidewalks. That just seems so dangerous.
But you know, notice during like the downtown road, they don't have a lane specific for bicycles because it's so quite limited. So I see some people have to ride it on the pavement or something else.
See, that's my biggest complaint. Yeah. Especially the food delivery guys.
Yes.
They ride like crazy.
They ride crazy.
They can kill you.
They rush time.
I'm worried for my safety, honestly.
Another way, like us, sometimes we get a benefit from them because we can order some food and they will deliver it within 30 minutes for you.
Yeah.
But I don't like the part they break the rules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about stereotypes, right? The Chinese people really smoke a lot. Well, some do and some don't. But the stereotype about Chinese people spitting in public is true. But taxi drivers never hesitated to spit out of the window. I've noticed how many more young people are interested in learning English and practicing English these days.
Hello.
Hello, what are you doing in Shanghai?
My home is in Shanghai.
Oh, very nice, very nice. Are you a student? You go to school?
Sedong Joy High School.
When you graduate in the future, what do you want to be? What kind of job?
A lawyer.
A lawyer? Okay. Very nice. Okay.
Or English teacher.
Or English teacher. Yeah. Your English is good. Continue learning English.
Okay.
谢谢.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Hello.
你会说英文吗? Oh. What's your name?
I'm Bobby. I'm 8 years old. I like to eat chocolate.
You love chocolate?
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. 谢谢. Shanghai is so technologically advanced. I've seen robots delivering food at hotels, robots making ice cream, coffee, and people purchasing drinks from vending machines by scanning their faces. I was visiting Wuhan, and let me tell you, it gets hot in the city. During my stay, it was between 37 and 40 Celsius. Luckily, many places we have to stand in line are air conditioned. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video about Shanghai. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And my next video is going to be about the capital of China, Beijing. Stay tuned.
Football is a lifestyle that has taken me around the world. Whether I'm playing football on TV or in real life, running the field and a business across oceans is mucha cancha.
Can you please stop moving?
I cannot. Remitly helps you navigate the sidelines of life and keep your money in play. Vamos, 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 vamos! Move, manage, and grow your money. Remitly keeps up with your global life.
Get a travel card that can save you money. Travel with Wise. Download the Wise app today.
Hello guys, welcome to Chongqing, China. It's the biggest city on earth, which you've probably never heard of. Some call it the cyberpunk city or the city of fog. It's a city of many modern skyscrapers known for its unique culture, spicy food, and vibrant party scene, but most surprisingly, it has a population of 32 million people. Now you're surprised, right? Let's learn more about it. Where is Chongqing located? It's in the southwestern part of China, at the confluence of two major rivers. Okay, let me make it simple. This is Yangtze River, and this is Jiaolian River, and this is where they come together. Chongqing is not just a city, it's one of the 4 direct administered municipalities under the Central People's Government, along with Beijing, Shanghai, and Tianjin. Now it covers an area roughly the size of Austria and has a population of 32 million. That's why they say it's the largest city in the world, but to be honest, it doesn't feel more crowded than Shanghai. So I guess it's just a numbers game. The most densely populated district is Youcheng, situated on a peninsula at the confluence of Yangtze and Jiaolian rivers. This is where most tourists choose to stay because this is where you find all the major sites of the city.
Do you guys notice anything unusual? Because I do. I don't see any cyclists in Chongqing, and that's because the city is so hilly, going up and down, and I think it's just so exhausting for cycling.
The city has crazy terrain. It will confuse you a lot. Let me show you something. This is one of the most mind-boggling places I have ever encountered. Because if you look around, it looks like you're standing on a normal city square in China, right? You got some temples and some skyscrapers in the background. Until you walk over to this bridge, you'll realize you're actually 20 stories above the ground. Just take a look. Wow. It is pretty mind-blowing, and it's messing up your internal GPS. Like, where am I? Am I on the 20th floor? Am I on the ground? Apple Maps, Google Maps, they will give you a hard time in this city because everything's just so complicated. The city is up and down, which makes it a nightmare for moving goods, and not only for humans. The extreme difference in elevation between the river valleys and the hilly plateaus pose a unique challenge for conventional rail transit systems. But the city has amazing infrastructure. The Chongqing Rail Transit didn't open until 2004, and now it already has 11 lines, 304 stations, and it's 523 kilometers long. But more stations are currently on the way. Remember, things move fast in China. Hongjiankun Station on Line 9 is the deepest metro station in the world, 116 meters below the ground, surpassing the previous record holder in Kiev, Ukraine. Lines 2 and 3 are monorail, which make them the world's longest monorail system with 70 stations currently. Matter of fact, lines 2 and 3 travel above ground and offer such great views that you can consider them a tourist attraction. Now, follow me, guys. Let me show you something. Wait, what? Is that train gonna crash into a building? Oh, no. Don't worry, that's the way it was designed. If you want to see that for yourself, you can